Hello, everyone. So we are here with the next session that is on Microsoft Office. We have already completed Microsoft Word, PowerPoint presentation, and now we are going to start with the next thing that is MS Microsoft Excel. Now, first and foremost thing is how Excel looks like and why do we use Excel? So first, you just have to, let me share my screen. First, you have to go to Excel and you have to select the Excel sheet. So here, see, these are the Excel sheets. And the best thing is you have these options where you can take the Excel tool, you can take the formula tutorial, table tutorial, Power Query tutorial, and get more out of pivot table. So all these things, you have the options along with that. Same as what options we were having in Word and PowerPoint, you have some of these set templates. Templates as in, if you click on business, you will get these business templates. If you click on personal, you will get these personalized templates. If you will click on planners and trackers, so you'll get this template. So what you have to do, you just have to select the templates, you have to enter the data and things will be done automatically. Let's just check how it works. So let's see, let's go for the job candidate tracker. If I click on job candidate tracker and I click on create, so it is downloading our template and it has created. So this is, see, we do not have to design anything. Everything is designed automatically. Name, here we just have to write the name, applying for which position. So we can see that, okay, for all the positions we have written. So here we, for which position here she's applying, we just have to select. There are two positions which we have entered, that is junior graphic and the network administrator. You just have to select one of the status. It is phone screening, what status is going on, you can select the status. So everything, it is a design template. We do not have to go with everything, do not have to create a drop down arrow, we do not have to enter the data. The only thing is we just have to enter the data over here. How we have to enter, we just have to select, let's say, oh, we do not want this, okay, we are just adding some new, let's say we add So here no match is found because we have not added accountant in that field. So basically we'll have to add the field, but these things are already designed, like phone numbers. You just have to enter the data and things are done. So here, see, we have another design, that is openings, then interviewer, who is going to take the interview for which position, available, who is available at what time, then the notes. So all these things, these are the predefined templates which you can use when you want to work on Excel. So here we will not be doing this today. We will be creating a new document. Okay, there are two ways to open this. If you are already running in the Excel, you can simply go to file, you'll click on new edit template. Let's go with the blank worksheet, and the blank worksheet is right here. So today we are not going to go into the detailed about the options. Today we will just explore what exactly this Excel looks like and what are the features, how we use the Excel, why we use the Excel. Okay, first question which comes to my mind is, why do we use the Excel? Okay, why do we use the Excel? So if we talk about using the Excel, we use the Excel because it is the number one platform which comes to when it comes to analyzing the data, finding information, preparing chart, and using the formulas, using the calculators. So for all these purposes, it is one of the best platforms. So if I talk about the main users, so here in the Excel, the main users over here is data entry, data management, accounting, financial analysis, programming, time management, task management, All these things can be easily done by using this Excel. So again, in Excel, we have the same things. We have the bar over here. Where we can see the name of the file. Then we have the menu bar where we see all the menus. We have the status bar. We have the status bar. We have the sheet. Here, the one new option which you get is the sheet option. Now, this is the sheet option. In one Excel, you can create multiple sheets. Now, multiple sheets as in you just have to click on sheets and the sheets will be created. So you can create as many sheets as you want. Along with that, let's say you are preparing the yearly list of students, their enrollment number, their pass percentage, their division, everything you are maintaining, and you have to maintain it for 5 years. So you do not have to create 5 different sheets. You can simply give one name to the sheet, that is from this year to this year, the marks, that the data, students data. Now here you can simply rename them. If you are going to click on do the right click, you can see the option that is rename. If I click on rename, can you see this option I have got? So here what I have to do, I just have to enter the name. Let's say it's for the year 2016, 2017, and can you see the name has come? So here, same way, you can rename all these sheets. I'll just do it for one more sheet, that is 2017 to 2018. So see, this way you can rename all these sheets. Now, when you are clicking on the rename option, see, we have few more options, that is delete. If you want to delete this sheet, let's say you do not need this sheet anymore, so you can simply click on the option that is delete, and it is going to delete your sheet. Next is rename, insert. If you click on insert, see what do you want to insert. Do you want to insert a worksheet? You want to insert art? Let's say I want to insert a worksheet. If I click on worksheet, a new worksheet, what inserted? Let's say I just want to insert chart. A new sheet is created, that is chart one, and it is the chart which is inserted. Right, so which chart you want, you can, it is a cluster chart. Let's say we want the pie chart. Maybe due to the color option, the chart is not coming. Okay, so yeah, so one by one you can just click. If you want to move or copy this, you can go with move or copy. You want to view the code. So if I click on view code, so see, the sheet is coming. There's no code written over here. We'll just go back. Yeah, we are back to our sheet. Now here, basically what do we use when we do the right click? Either we we just have one more option, that if you want to protect your sheet. Now protect option, we'll be doing protect option in file also, but here if we click on protect sheet, it will ask you format cell, format column, allow all users of this worksheet to select lock cells, to select unlock cells. What do you want them to do? So let's say I do not want to do it, I don't want them to do anything. So here I'll just create a password. I'll click on OK. The sheet will be locked next time when we are going to open. We have locked this entire sheet. So this is password protected. Same way the PowerPoint, the Excel, everything can be password protected. Same way we have used the password protection. Now, if I do not want to protect the password, I can simply remove the password. Now this password will work when you actually want to open your sheet. Now once we close the sheet, and now when you'll again click on opening the sheet, you can see the password. It will ask you for the password. Now this is how we have created the sheet, and you can create any number of sheets, whatever you want. Now here, if we talk about this, these are the, what do we call them? These are the rows. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the rows, and A, B, C, D are the columns. Here, you can adjust the size of the rows. You can adjust the size of the column. Let's say you can increase the size. You can increase the size. Okay. This is how you can increase and decrease the size of the rows as well as the columns. Now, once you might be thinking that once we reach Z, then what? Like, see, this is Z. Now, A, B, AC, AD. This is how things will continue. A, complete ABCD. B, complete ABCD. C, complete ABCD. So that way we have many rows and columns present over here. And same way, if we talk about the rows, that was the column. If we talk about the rows, we have many rows. The counting continues till the time you want to scroll down. See, I'm scrolling and the things are coming. So there are going to be a lot of rows and columns. Now, see, let's say if you have written something over here, let's say you have written name over here, content over here. But you know what will happen? You know, whenever we used to write name, content, anything in the Word document, if we just go click here and let's say I want to write name of the student. See, I have just clicked on this box, and if now I write anything, the entire thing which was written earlier will get removed, will be deleted. If you do not want that thing to get deleted, what you have to do, once you select the box, just do one more click. You have to double click over here so that you get the cursor. Now, once you get the cursor over here, that means the content will not get deleted. You can write further. Same way, one option is you can write over here. Second option is, let's say you have selected here. You can even go to this bar. You can go to formula bar, just click over here and you can start writing. Whatever you are writing, that will come in the box. This is how. Now, if you want to know that where you are, in which row, in which column you are, you just have to go to this. Let's say you are here, so you can just read the column name box. In the name box, you can see where your cursor is placed, in which column. In which column this is to be, this cursor is there. So this is how you can check the name of the column. Always make sure whenever we say the name of the row, let's say this box, if you want to say this, you just have to say A11. We are into A11. That is name of the column and the number of the row. Now here, these are the general things which we see over here. Second, we'll just start with the first thing, that is the file menu. Now, if we go to file menu, we can see the same options which were there in Microsoft Excel, which were there in Microsoft PowerPoint also. So here, the first is info. Info means protect workbook, inspect workbook, manage workbook, or browse view option. In information, you get these four options. Now, if you click on protect workbook, the protect workbook means always open read-only file. You want them to open read-only file. You want to encrypt with the password. You want to protect the current sheet. You want to protect the complete workbook structure. So what you want to do, you just have to click it from here. Inspect workbook means you want to inspect the document. You want to check the compatibility or the accessibility. That is from the check for issue. Manage workbook means recover unsaved workbook. Let's say if you have some uncovered workbook, let's say some workbook which you have not saved, so you can just recover those unsaved workbook. Let's say you were working and all of a sudden the laptop got off, and now you just want to recover that data. So in that situation, you just have to go to recover unsaved data. Right now I do not have any unsaved data, so I cannot select that. I don't have that option. And if you want to delete the data, let's say there is some unsaved data, but you do not want to see the data, you do not want to recover that data, so you just have to click on delete all unsaved workbook. These are the options in File menu. Second is new. If you want, we are working in the worksheet, and if you want to create a new worksheet, for that you just have to click on new and just have to select which workbook. If you want blank worksheet, you can click the blank worksheet. If you want some specific worksheet, you can just go and click on that specific worksheet. Now, the third option is open. If we go to open, we have some files which I have saved, like I was working on and I have saved in my document. So you can simply go to those files. You can select, you can open it from here also. You do not have to go to the file location where you have saved, and simply go to open and select the file, whichever file you want to select and you want to open. So it will be in this PC where the files are there, add a place, browser place. So you can select all this. Recent will come here. The most recent files which you frequently use will come here, and all other files will also be here. Next is save. Save option is used when you want to save the document for the first time. See, right now I have clicked on save, but save didn't came. It turned out to be save as, because this is the new document which I have opened and I have yet not saved this. Till the time I'm not going to do first time, when you are doing it for the first time, when you are saving the document for the first time, you have to select save as, because you have to give the file a name. So save as means where you want to see all the folders are coming, right? So you can select folder from there. From, let's say you are working here also you have this option. If you click on this, see, it will redirect you here. You just have to select where you want to save. So you have all the documents. In which document you want to save the file, you just have to go to that folder and save the file. Let's say I want to save it to the attendance report. I can simply click on attendance report. As soon as I click, I'll get the option what you want to write. So here, write the name and just click on save option. That is how you can save a file in the Excel, same way how you save the file in Word. Now, once you save the document, if you have made any kind of changes, then you can simply use save option. You do not have to go. Save as only means that whenever you want to create a new file, you want to create a duplicate file, or you're saving the document for the first time, you have to go with the save as option. Then is the print option. Now in this print option, you have to take care about one thing, that you have to select how you want the printing to be done. So print active sheet. Let's say this is the active sheet which I have got. So I want to print the entire workbook, print section. So let's say I just want to, I'll just select the section, print entire workbook. So if you want to print the entire workbook, you have to click on the entire workbook, and here you can see it's page 1 of 2. Now let's say I just want to click the active sheet. The active sheet, this is my active sheet. I just want to click this sheet. How I want collected or uncollected, that we have to decide. It should be landscape or portrait. So it is always advisable that if you are going with the Excel sheet, just prefer going with the landscape mode. Which size of paper you want? By default it is A4. You can go with A5, whatever shape size you want. Now if you want the board line, let's say we just want the narrow line. So see, as per that, the things are getting adjusted. Do you want any kind of scaling? So let's say fit sheet in one paper. So how many things, how many rows you have selected, all those things are going to fit in one paper. So let's say I do not want, I just want no scaling to be done. Let it come the way it wants to come. Now here you will be saying that I cannot see the margin, the boundary, the Excel format, the ruler, rows and columns are not segregated. So to do that thing, if you want that rows and columns should come, so select this part, go to this, done, file, print. Can you see the rows and columns are coming? Yes. Now see, when you are working, if I go with the fit sheet in one page, if I go with this option, just see what space they have selected. They have selected entire page. There are no margin. But if I go and select this option that is, sorry, the option as no scaling. Now, if I go with no scaling, and if you will see, can you see the margin? These are the dotted lines. So that means in one sheet, in one printout, only this much area will be covered. In second, I till S will be covered. In next, this will be covered. So this is how the sheets are being divided, and this is how the area will be covered. Now in second sheet, when I have not selected any kind of border, so only this will come, only plain sheet is going to come if I go and select the second part also. It was the print option, then comes the share option. Where do you want to share this file? You just have to select that location. Export, if you want to export, if you want to export the file, then you just have to click on export. Where you want to export, want to change the file type, you want to create as PDF, you have these options, you can select any one. If you want to publish it, you can go to publish and press. Once we have done, we have explored all the features. Now we are back to our sheet. Now the second option which we can see over here is home. Again, in home menu we have clipboard, font, alignment, number, style, cells, and editing. You know, the main feature here, the main thing which we have to explore is this part, formulas. If you just see the top view, in home we have clipboard font, in insert we have tables, illustrations, add-ins, charts with what type of chart. Let's say this type of chart here, I want to insert this. I don't know, due to some problem, the chart option is not coming properly for me. Just 1 minute. Okay, yeah. So from chart option, we just have to insert any kind of chart here. I have just tried inserting a 3D model. So here from illustration, you can also insert the 3D models. Now you have those, you have spark lines, these type of chart, line chart, filters, links, These all are options are there in the insert me. So see, this is how the chart is being made. Let's say we just want to. So here you have all the options like how you want it to be. Just have to click any one. If you want to fill any kind of color, you can simply go and fill the color so that you can see the pattern. Now, can you see the pattern? Yes, this is how you have to insert. Next comes is the page layout. We will be exploring each and every factor. Today, we are just seeing what all things, what all features, options are there in Excel. Now, in page layout, then we will have themes, page setup, scale to fit, sheet options, and arrange. How you want to arrange. All these things are there in the third menu, that is page layout. Then comes the formula. In formula, we have lot of things like functional library, define name, formula auditing, calculation. All these types of formulas are there, and we just simply use these formulas to calculate the data to make our work easy. That is the main reason why people prefer using Excel whenever they want to work with formulas, because formulas are the things which saves our time in calculation. You know, it will directly do everything itself, and it is going to give us the result. Let's say if we want to do sum, that also it can do. You just have to apply the formula of sum and it will be done automatically. Then is the data. And data you have get and transform. You want transform data, queries, sort and filter, data tools, forecast and outlines. All these options are there, which comes under data. Then to review. Review means if you want, you just have to check about the content which you have written. You want to do spelling check, you want to do your accessibility, you want to check the if you want to translate anything, you want to add a comment, delete anything, you want to protect your sheet. So for all those things, you have this review option. Then comes the view option. View option will be used that how you want to view your workbook. You want to view, you want to break the workbook, you want to see it in page layout, you want to customize the view, you want to view it in the normal way. Then you want to see the grid lines, the formulas, the headings, zoom option, window option. So basically view option is how you want to view your workbook, how you want to see your workbook. For that thing, we use this view option. And the last option which comes over here is help. Feedback, slow training community. Usually we are not using all these things. So in the next session, we will be first starting with the home menu. And home, we will be covering the font alignment and the number. Now, if I talk about the first thing in home, which we can see, that is the clipboard. Now, can you see when I have selected this name option, this name box here, whatever you have selected, that thing will come. Let's say if I selected this, it is not showing the rows and column. It is showing me 3D model 3. What is the name of the model? That is shown over here. So it is the 3D model. So now here we have the same features, that is cut, copy, format painter. Okay, one more thing which you can do. Let's say we have written 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we do not have to go in each column we have to write. We just have to select 2. I have just gone to the first number. I have selected, I have just dragged it down, and now can you see this dot? As soon as I go to this dot, I'm getting this plus sign. If I'm going to drag this plus sign, I'll automatically get the numerical values. It is not about 1, 2, 3. Let's say the pattern which will follow same pattern, it is going to insert. Let's say it's 2, 4, 6. So if I'm going to select this 3, and if I am going to drag it down, you will see the table will come. You see, with a gap of 2. So whatever pattern you are following, same way. Let's say if I write here a date, 1/01/2021. Now, if I drag this, I'll get, see, next date. But now if I want the same date, so what I have to do is, I have to write the date again, 1.1.2021. sorry. Yeah, one dot. Now, if I'm going to select both of them, and if I'm going to drag now, see, I'm getting the same value. So here it makes our work. Don't you think it is making our work very easy and very quick even? Like we do not have to go in the table when we were using this table option in the Word. There it was getting bit difficult. We have to write everything manually. There was no option of doing it automatically. But in Excel, that's what we have this feature where we can do this automatically. Even it is going to copy the same word also. Let's say we have written Monday, Tuesday. If I click on these two, what do you think? See, these are all the inbuilt features. It is giving us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So again, it has saved the time. But if you want the same name to continue, what you have to do, you just have to go to Monday and you just have to go to Monday. 2 Mondays you have written, we have selected this, and now see, everywhere it is going to be Monday only. So it helps us. The main use of Excel is whenever we want to calculate anything, we want to calculate any data, it helps us in saving lot of time. It saves our time. It helps us to do our work quickly. Now here, when we see the home option and clipboard, we have four options, that is paste, cut, copy, and format painter. In copy, you have copy as a picture, or you want to normally copy the thing. Now cut means is removing something from the one place and you are pasting it on other place. Copy means you are creating the same thing twice. You want to write the same thing twice, so you go with the copy if you do not want to remove it from their current location. And the last is format painter. Format painter here means you just want to copy the font style, font type, color which you have used for any of this specific column. If you want to select the same thing, you just have to go to the format painter. Now we don't have this paste option because we have not selected anything. As soon as I'll select this, I'll get this paste. In paste, we have so many different options. Like what you want to paste the value, you want to paste value and number, you want to paste value and source. So let's check one by one. Let's see, we are here. I want to paste this. So see, Monday is coming. I want to paste the formula. There is no formula. No formula will come. No border is required. Keep source formatting. That is done. There is no number. There is no value. So see, if there is nothing, then we won't get that thing. Let's say now if we have written over here. Okay, now if I select this, if I go to this, and if I see the value which is having the number which will come. Earlier it was not coming because there was no value given to this number. You just have to go, you can see the preview, whatever is coming. So you have in paste same. Here you have many options because here we work on formula. So if you want to insert the formula, that also you can use. But if you do not want to use that, you can simply go with the shortcut, that is Control V, and the thing will get pasted over here. Now, in the second, that is the font option. Again, we have the same options. That is, if you want to select any kind of font type, font style, the size, that is, if you want to increase and decrease the size, you just have to use this increase font size, A upwards, A downwards, that is decrease the font size. Then you have the color. If you want to give the color, if you want to fill the color in the row, let's say we are here, I would just want to fill this color, do this. Now, if you want to add the border, let's say we do not want any border, no border. let's say, see, we do not want any border, so let's just go with no border. Let's say we just want the end border, the corner border for our table, and the table, let's say we have selected the table from this to this. For this area, we want the corner border to know that yes, our table starts from here and ends here. So see, here we have selected the thick border, we have got the outer border of the table. Bold, italic, underline, same way. If you want to underline anything, if you want to change it to italic, if you want to change it to bold, then yes. So yeah, you can do this bold, italic, and underline option. Now, for today, we are done. We won't be exploring more today, but yes, from next session, make sure you are regularly attending the class, because here Excel is something which needs your full attention. Okay, if you want to master Excel, make sure you are not missing any of these classes. So today we have just introduced to the Excel. Now in the next session, we will start working with the other features of Excel, and slowly we'll go with the formula. Now formulas are the main thing which are used in the Excel. So next session, first we'll complete alignment, number, and styles from the home menu, and then we are going to start with the insert menu, where how to insert the chart, how to work on that, all those features we will be exploring. Any doubts still here? No. Okay, so we are done with today's session. We'll have the next two sessions lined up for the day, that is at 4 o'clock and 4:15.